Happy Sunday evening, Kasimanos! After weeks of preparing, of planning, we're finally having our first episode now. So yay! Kumusta ka mo guys? How are you holding up so far sa semester ngayon? Well, if you're stressed and need a Sunday booster, you're definitely in the right place. But before that, I would like to greet my mother who is celebrating her birthday today. A happy birthday! So I'm very excited that the council has installed a lot of surprises for you guys. So sit back, relax, and have fun with us. This is uPODCASTorya, the Sunday CASessions.
May ginakabalaka, kabala, may ginapanomdom nga madalom. Wala sang may maistorya pamatyagan nga gaisanon. Kung amo sining ang imo nga nabatyagan, pari lang kami mamatis ang imo nga istorya. Dali na kasimanwan, sulod na uPODCASTorya. Bisan ano kabulay, sang panahon ikaw man gihapon, ang bida kasimanwan. Feeling lost, frustrated, or feel pressured, whatever you feel is valid. Don't forget, kung may hibubunot nga ipabutyag, remember that we are here one tap away. Kung amo sining ang imo nga nabatyagan, ari lang kami mamatis ang imo nga istorya. Dali na kasimanwan, sulod na uPODCASTorya. Bisan ano kabudlay, sang panahon ikaw man gihapon, ang bida kasimanwan. Dali na kasimanwan, sulod na uPODCASTorya. Bisan ano kabudlay, sa panahon ikaw man gihapon, ikaw man gihapon, ikaw man gihapon, ang bida kasimanwan. uPODCASTorya.
Welcome back to uPODCASTorya, the Sunday CASessions, and I am your host Yancy, and I am very thrilled to welcome all of you for today's episode. Excited ka mo? Well, mas ma-excite pagid ka mo subong kay hindi lang ako ang upod niyo subong. Let's welcome my co-host for tonight, one of my closest friends, and the ever-gorgeous Rafi Palmares! Hi,
Thank you
Raf!
so much. board member, and my good friend since senior high school, Yancy Marie Concepcion, So hello, good evening sa tanan, especially sa ating mga kasimanas who are with us tonight. But before anything else, I would like to thank ang ating Arts and Sciences Local Government for inviting me for tonight's episode. And I would like to congratulate ang ating Arts and Sciences Local Government Council for pulling off such activities and programs like this kung sa diin ang mga abilities sa ating mga kasimanwas ma-explore kag ma-showcase tagid, no? Di ba, Yans?
Ah, that is so true, Rafi. But before we introduce our guest, emphasis sa S, no? Makoto na kanay, Rafi. Kumusta ang third year life? And what was kay Halloween ang theme ta subong, what was the creepiest encounter you've had anywhere man that?
So, sa first question, kung kamusta ang third year life, siguro okay pa man. Kaya wala pa ka midterms. Balanta na pagtapos midterms. Kung ano
True.
matiyagta. Diba, relax pa. Pero, as for your question nga, what is my creepiest encounter? Siguro, in terms of sa mga makita-kita mula ko sa diin, siguro ang pinaka-creepiest is kung maglagaw ka na pala sa sanag, tapos may mga batsyagan, or feelingera, kalangin yung batsyagan mo, or in terms mo niya sa mga chatting or everything, mga muna, siguro ang creepiest is that nga, ka-chat mo siya subong, and then malising siya, sa simo nga mas-study siya, then sa subong mo lang ka-reply, siguro nagmasteran mo to siya sa pagkaano niya. My God, How about you, Yancy?
Basta dagay doctoral na siya, Ram.
Bang bala pa. How about you?
So, for me, no, ang creepiest encounter ko, siguro sa dumdumaro sa senior high, taga-ghost hunting ko pag gabiita sa sadag.
Exactly mo na ang feeling.
Diba? Pero wala pa tayo makita nga ghost, kay makachat na sila gali. So, enough na sa Raf, no? I will give you the floor to introduce our guests.
So thank you so much, Yancy. Now it's time for us to introduce our guest, the people that are selflessly offered their service for us, and the people behind this success, this program, rather. Let's all welcome the Arts and Sciences Student Council. Everyone.
Hello!
Hi,
Hello,
guys!
Yancy,
Hello.
Rafi.
Good evening.
Hi! It's our
Good
pleasure,
evening,
for
everyone.
having you
Hi.
guys. So, before ta magchikahan, magseryosohan, di nga chikihan, mga mustata na yung sinyo. PM Jennifer, kamusta so far? How is being part of the council so far? Ikaw, Gob, kumusta so far ang pagiging, governor despite nga third year na tano?
Yes, actually, good, fun. Actually, wala akong nabudlayan because yung mga tao nga under sa ako na very, good, very progressive, competent, and all. So, no big issue para sa akin.
Nice to hear that you are okay considering kamutanan, mga estudyante, and at the same time part ka mo sa student council. And before kita magkanto sa ating main segment, no, so let's try to introduce ourselves, Danay, kaya para man maloosen up nato ng ating atmosphere diri sa mo. So let's start with Governor Ram.
Hello once again. I am Ram Angeli Valasote and I am your governor. Siguro my costume for tonight is dapat Doja Cat, pero ang do modern, Imelda Marcos na lang. So, ipangatawan ko na lang eh. Good evening, everyone!
Hi everyone, I am Efren Cabanas from AB Political Science 3 and I am your Vice Governor. So, kung yung question, obvious naman ba? Patronize local, so market way. Hindi naman po international.
Very nice being a costume, no? So now let's move on. DM Taholosa, kamusta?
Hi everyone, I'm Jenna Rizal Taholosa and I'm from AB Political Science 3 and I'm your board member.
How about your
So, as
costume,
you can see-
Taholosa? Though, ka namin, gilis ang costume mo.
Yes, I'm wearing commitment because it's Halloween season and I am afraid of commitment. skill. Thank you!
Do may pinanghuhugutan kagid ya BM Jenna how? So moving on from my fellow communicator BM Bailon.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jenna Rose Bailon from AB Communication 3, and I'm your board member.
Yay!
Yes, thank you so much. And now let's move on kay board member Joseph Ryan. Ryan Joseph Magbita.
Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Joseph J. Magbitang. I am a second year bio student and I am also your board member.
Ryan, kapati ka nga mas gwapo ka kaysa kay Vice.
Hindi ko.
Naka-shades ka.
Idol ko siya actually. Siya inspo ko sa suot ko subong.
Very good. So let's proceed to BM Poras. Hi, Jen.
Hi, good evening, Kasimanwas. I'm Jennifer Porras, a third-year AB Political Science student and one of your board member. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jen. Kamusta ka ang nanangaton nga costume subong?
Nanamaya ako, guys.
Nauya ka, no? Mas nauya kami gani kami kalo ka kami wala.
Literal na witch na ko, charot.
Okay, so which ang inspo ni Miss Poras? Now let's move on. Sa ato nga do i-praise tigid ning iya image subong no. Let's move on to board members Sulayaw.
Good evening, everyone. Ako si Chris Brian Baba Sulayaw, AB Political Science student, your board member.
So ano sunod sa imong nga mind BM nga amo na imong costume?
So first of all, kay pandemic, so wala man gana magpagunting. So ang accessible man nga costume dito sa balay is amo na, therefore amo na nag-come up sa on mine. Thank you.
Well, that's very creative of you. So moving on, let's proceed to Nong Rainier. Hi, Nong.
Hi, good evening everyone. My name is Rainer Kawa, a fourth year BS Psychology student and also your board member po. Thank you.
Gusto ko na ang papanda-panda nga na oh. Gusto ko na.
Ala,
And now
thank you.
let's-
Ano ni siya gan? Ni iya
Yes.
sa Kung Fu Panda na wala.
Ay, okay. So, Kung Fu Panda, basi masipaan na, di ba karon na? Tani, hindi lang ka masipaan, no? Basi magdala mo masipaan, di ba karon na? So, let's move on sa aton nga another board member Ibanez.
Good evening, guys. I'm Azalea Ibanez from BS Psychology, and I'm also your board member.
What about our costume subong ni board member Ibanez?
It's actually an inspiration from American Horror Story. If you guys watch the series, it's an inspiration of the whole horror films because I'm actually a fan.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Bagsak, di ba?
I
Bagsak.
actually watched ano lang,
Nosebleed na ko din.
one episode lang.
Garish.
Nosebleed na ko din. Yes, yan.
So let's proceed to our next board member.
It's understandable.
Board member Antoinette.
Hi guys, my name is Antoinette Parahino, BS Information Technology student. I'm your board member.
Yeah, so last but definitely not the least,
Aria
PM
Blantayan.
Lian, it's your time to shine.
Hi guys, I'm Lian Marie Marina, second year BS Psychology student. I'm your board member. So, wala ko costume, no? Kaya wala man sa reason paghalin niya. Cheka!
Damo dala si Lian. Siya subukan natin.
So now that we have introduced our guest and kilala niyo na mga kasimanyo sa aton nga student council, let's start the first segment, which is the Never Have I Ever game.
uPODCASTorya, bisan ano kabulay, sa panahon ikaw man di hapon. Ang bida.
I'm sure that we are all familiar. I joke, hindi ka familiar sa unang hambang, promise. Bag-uni siya daan, kami lang discover. Super, feel ko wala yung na-try, wala yung na-try sa vlog. But I'm going to tell you ang pinaka-complicated na rules ever sa saging. So you just have to raise one hand. It's either your left hand or your right hand. And then you are going to put your finger down if you have experienced or done the things that we are going to say. The first one to put down all 5 fingers will have a consequence. You know what? Ha? May consequence kita, ha? So, ready na wala ako sa mga consequence.
Wholesome ni. Basi balang koy anya kami.
Pwede na siya. Pastar na siya kasi consequence.
So, ready na
Wholesome
ka?
lang kami Yes.
So, the
Okay,
Ready na
first
kami
ready?
kita, guys. Yes.
Yes, ready
So
na.
for our first statement, never have I ever entered a haunted mansion. Oh, wala. Raf?
Ay, wala. Next statement, never have I ever.
Does it have to be an
From
authentic one?
Yes?
Yes, Leia.
No, any haunted
I'm sorry.
mansions.
Does it have to be an authentic haunted mansion?
No, Lay, as long as you feel something of sa mansion, you know. Oh my God, my English.
My English is limited, so you, Yancy, talk to us, Leia, okay?
Okay. Raf?
So next statement is, never have I ever traumatized by a horror movie. So na-trauma na bala ka mo sa isa ka horror movie?
Sa tawo, ya. Char.
Sa lalaki ako.
Okay. Wala pa so far. Next. Never have I ever gone to Radha Hall CR alone during night class. Okay. Raf?
Okay, so let's move on. Never have I ever went ghost hunting sa Sanaan. So nagpagabi ka mo?
Wala.
Kung lain ang ginhunt.
Ano?
Kung lain ang ginhunt.
I think, wala
Lain na
niya
ng
sa
storya,
gabi.
di ba? For our next
Yes,
statement, never have I ever ditched someone. Sa laktanay man na, sa klase, sa lakad.
Bitch in general. In general.
Oh my God! Nang ringir, isa lang makakote mo.
So next. So never have I ever been friends with someone who has a third eye. Oh, that's rare.
Okay. Wala pa.
Uy, wala niya.
Wala pa loser so far. Oh my God! I think we have a loser! No
Loser
ringir.
niya. Hindi mo
Hala
siya
ako
loser.
pwede.
Hindi mo siya loser. Damo lang siya experiences.
Yes.
Fourth year.
Kabalan.
So ready ka na sa consequence mo ng Rainier?
Parang ready na, parang hindi. Pero sige, go.
So Raf, will you do
Simple
the
lang
honor
ito
of
nga
instructing?
consequence, no? So, ang instruction sa consequence na is, ma-share ka lang sa isa ka scary experience. May it be mga all about ghost, kaya nga real ghost, o kan mga ghost nga makita mo man, pero subong wala na, mga any of those.
Okay.
Yes.
Sige. Wala. Okay. Sa may sa may FLB, sa may NCR na wala dira, sa may pinakataas
Oh my God.
nga floor sa FLB. Sa una before pa na-renovate. Nangi ko dira that time, ako lang isa, wala na tao sa floor nga na, kay gabi na. Kaya nag-practice kami that time. And then, pagpangihi ko, syempre wala akong nagapati sa mga ghost actually. Pero that time, though something, may nagpapati sa akin. So, nangihi ko. Nagkanto ko sa may cubicle, wala na. Sa kung di pwede ka urinate. And then, samtang nagtalikod ko, nag-open ang gripo sa may, kung sa din ang mirror na bala nag-open siya, like hinay pa lang. And then so ginpabayaan ko lang siya kay abi ko, like normal lang bala nga basi may ano lang, wala lang na kayo sa staff dito. Pero sa pagtalikod ko, gulpi lang, like doon nagtudo ang tubod sang tubig, nga like doon may nag-abrigid mismo.
Oh my
And
God.
then nakibot ko. So, medyo nakalban ako sa to. Siyempre, kay, like, unusual. First time na encounter. Tapos, imbes nga magdalagan ko pagwa, like, maghalin ko pagwa, ginsarahan ko pang gripo before ko maglakad. Like, magpagwa. And then, nautod na akong ihi. So, wala na ako nakapangihi sa babaw. Nangihi na lang ko sa girls room, kaya ang friends ko dito sa girls room, sa girls CR, I mean sa may below sa floor nga to. Tapos mayo lang ipasugtan nila ako dito mangihi. Nagko pa lang lipstick ko. Amo man lang na siya.
What if binawala ka nila ginsugtan mag-CR sa girl CR? Kung gano'ng ihi mo.
Punggan, kung hindi na ako mabalik-balik.
So, saan na siya, no?
Kaladukan. Some face-to-face pa. Before gid mag-pandemic.
Maliwat ka pa na.
Hindi na ako magliwat sa SLD. Ay, na-renovate na siya, no? Basit na blisengan. So, pwede pa guro, ha?
So, grabe, ganyan nga scary encounter sa Sunab, hindi lang sa Sunab, but actually in real life, no, sa everyday nga ginaobra ta, even in the simple things, may encounter gito yung nga something scary. So, kaya naka-warm up na kita, let's proceed to the most awaited part of tonight's program. And I'm sure daw, pinadayang may ka-relate, especially guro si Jenna. Especially that it has been all over the internet and many have shared their own stories of it. So ikaw, partner Rafi, nakakita ka na bala or nakachat sa ghosts?
Bow partner. Ari, istorya ko sino. So sanon, lang to. Mga 5 years ago, may ka-chat ko, tapos na-listen siya maano siya ko no. Istorya ko lang, lumati yung istorya ko, hindi na. Nga ba siya nga, study lang siya ko no. Tapos subong wala ko siya ka-reply. Nagmasteral lang ko sa huro.
Deserve mo ga. Deserve.
Flash. At least, nag-listen siya, di ba?
Doctorate na siya.
Oh my God.
Nag-local siguro sa imo.
Ay, tood, Kevin. Tood na siya. Final answer. So before taanay man ko ton, ang ating big questions, to everyone watching right now, use the hashtag #CasperTheGhostF1. Again, #CasperTheGhostF1 together with your insights, hugot ka kung ano man da, and get a chance to win 50 pesos worth of load or Gcash. Again, use the hashtag #CasperTheGhostF1 together with your insights, hugot, or ano man da. And you have a chance to win 50 pesos worth of load or Gcash.
One winner lang sa 50 pesos. One winner lang na.
Yes, go. Gusto mo tugangan?
Yes, dapat 5 winners para more.
Patian nyo to,
5
viewers.
winners.
Hindi ako napatian, guys. 5 winners. So get yourself involved in this event, in this program, kaya para makakuha ka mo sa inyong mga prizes. So,
Very generous, ganyan kay Gov, no? Imelda Marcos? Oh my God.
Imelda Marcos? Halina sa il.no.
So moving on, ano gid man bala ang ghosting na? How has this concept become a trend? And how do we spot signs of ghosting? O kung may ara gid man bala signs of ghosting? Let's answer this question here on The Breakdown.
We're back, and still with us is the Arts and Sciences Student Council, and they will help us in breaking down the phenomenon of ghosting and the culture that surrounds it through their own personal experiences. But there's a twist. We will present a word and they will associate it to their personal experiences, to the lessons learned, and so on. So let's start. So for our first word, darkness. So BM Bailon, what can you say about dark, or when was the time that you know that you've been in a really dark place? So share it with
Um,
us.
siguro, ma-relate ko ang darkness sang ginbayaan niya ko sa kadulom. Charot! Pero, I want to remind our fellow Kasimanwas nga kung feeling nyo nagaisahano na lang kamo kag ginbayaan kamo sa kadulom, hindi lang tani kamo madulaan sang paglaom because may ara sang reason nga nagakabuhi pa kita sa kalibutan ngani. And even though nga darkness na lang ang nagakakita ta kag ang nagapalibot sa aton nang mag-focus gid kita sa aton nga goal, and mabalik lang kita sa first sa aton gid nga reason nga nagapadayon kita kag nagabangon kita sa adlaw-adlaw. And you know what guys, sa hambal gani nila, sa likod sang kadulo may ara sang kasanag. So hindi lang kita madulaan sang paglaom kay maabot gid ang kasanag nga na. And kung gin ghost man kamo, hindi lang na kadulom guys, kay basi bala nga way lang ina nga para makita nyo ang mas better sa inyo. That's all.
That's so true. Hambal kahit nila, we can't know light without recognizing the darkness, di ba? So, Rafi, anong second word?
Yes, may
Buot
pakot.
ka mo na, sunod mo sa auto. Ganun nila, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Gusto mo na?
Wala ka lang sa Philippines ka?
Makutkuta sa aton. Makutkuta sa aton.
So, do nabudlayan ko mag-recover. Basta magsunod yan. Budlayan ko mag-recover. Kinala ko yung maginawa sa madalong. Pati So, ang aton yung second word, our second word is closure. Again, our second word is closure, which is going to be shared. May i-share sa Lian Martinez about sa word nga closure. So, storyahin mo, hindi kami sa iyong experiences, Lian, about closure.
Nga ako gid no, pero sometimes guys, lack of closure man ang reason nga aga kasta kita sa tawo no. And kis aga ting pakita nga base pwede pa. Kaya bita wala pa nag-end on chapter nga na. Pero sorry ka kadlaw ko pero ko funny abi. Pero I think there are different types of closure man, pero gapati gid ko guys nga not having closure is the closure gid mismo. Thank you, damo na lang.
Gapati gid siya nga without closure, it is already a closure para sa iya. So, how about others? How do you take that phrase nga without having closure is a closure itself?
Ikaw, Nong Rainier, do you think that non-closure is the closure?
Siguro depende sa sitwasyon, no? Because sometimes people need an explanation why they leave other people, and that's what we call closure. But sometimes there are things that hindi na kailangan gawin para masabing closure. It's like you have to move on. Daw mo na.
And sometimes, no, iba ang meaning nila sa closure.
Oo.
Ay, ano na?
Lain na yung closure.
Wala.
Yes, I think kanang dito sa statement ni Nong Rainer about closure nga different situations. In the case, tsak tugid man, di ba? May lain man tayong mga sitwasyon sa kabuhay nga we don't take things generally. May lain-lain tayong ways how to cope up in that situation. So, yeah, I like it. Well, yes.
All right, so for our third word, Paasa.
How do you take
Chris,
Paasa?
take it away.
So, yes, so Paasa. So, halos man guro isa sa aton once in our life nag-asa man sa someone nga bisan do alang-alang pero nag-asa gyapon. Pero hindi man guro ang tao mag-asa kung wala gyud paasa. So sino gid bala ang may sala? Amo na siya ang pinaka basic ano siya, basic na grounds kung mga may paasa kag may gaasa. Pero let us remember nga despite sinig, naging paasa lang kita, let us look sa brighter side sa situation, let us be inspired lang gyapon. Gamiton tayo ini nga mga inspiration sa kamaayuhan, let's do hindi para i-distract ang aton nga studies. So therefore, bisan gaasa kita, basta gapadayon kita, may pag-asa gid kita. Thank you.
Oh, very nice.
Very
Pero do you
nice.
think mas sala sang nag-asa or sala sang nagahan motibo? Si mo, Ryan?
Syempre masala ang gahatag motibo.
Ali, may discussion tadi sa buong mga paasa-paasa. Yes?
Yes, Chris.
Yeah.
So ako na una kay si Vice Lion. Pero sa akon, ang term being asa is or ang what do you call that? Basta subjective siya katama ang kung ginambal nila nga enough. Ang enough balay na siya or ginatag naman tanan pero hindi enough. So subjective siya, maybe ang enough sa imo is hindi iya enough para sa iya. Therefore, para sa akon, it's a matter of thinking na lang and kung sa diin i-weigh ang things before mag-decide kay muna gani both sides mambal nga sala niya, sala ko man pero subjective siya katama. So muna na it's up to you na gilang guys kung paano niyo na siya i-unlock kung sino gid ang nagkulang kag sino gid ang may sala sa inyo nga duha. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Chris. And now let's move on with the Vice Governor Ares. Vice Governor, na nag-insert ito
Then I add lang sa kung sino may sala. Ano ba yung question?
Okay, kung sino ang may... Subong ang discussion between naging open ni Chris was kung kay sino ang may sala. Ang nagpaasa o kung ang nag-asa. So how do you take on... What's your take on that situation?
I think both ends may sala. Kay sa part sa nag-asa, may ara siya sa iya sa nag-expect siya sa isa ka tao. And then sa isa naman ka tao, na misunderstood siya tungod sa motive yung ginapakita iya. So para sa iya friendly lang to, pero sa isa ka person special na to. So para sa akon both ends may sala.
Yes, that's so true, no? We can't, blame one person lang sa kay hambagan nila. It takes two to tango, di ba? Damo ko baon sa mong.
Daming baon, huyaman ko na. Actually, I agree with Kevin na ang fault is between the two. Kay there is a possibility nga unintentionally misleading. Na mislead ka lang bala nga, for example, naturally sweet siya galing a person, ang iya gestures mo na, pero ikaw yung personal take mo is, ala, ka-special sa mundo, ka-intimate sa our relationship. Pero sa iya, galing hindi siya, natural lang siya. So, maybe it's between how you think on that situation. So, Governor Ram, kasi may additional ka na about sa paasa, mga muna-muna.
Grabe. Ay, ako gid ko, hindi ko gusto nga gapaasa, kag gaasa, it's because I always value assurance. So, I don't invest much sa mga people nga wala man gahatag same energy as me. So, I think amo na ang one of the ways kung paano ta ma-avoid at least ang mga paasa-asa moment. It's to make sure nga may assurance between the both of you kag you know kung anong ginapangita niyo to each other. So kung friends na kamo, friends lang. So friends energy lang. Kung love life gali, so love life man. So muna always seek for assurance para wala ta problema.
Yes, kung gusto yan ni Gov, kung muna dayon, diretso, pinto. Hindi na magkama-kama nga mga muna. Yeah. Pinto kanta na yun.
True.
So, Rafi, anong fourth word
So, our fourth word is ghosting.
Okay. So, may chika ko sa inyo. Kasi manuwas Kasi manwas. Okay.
Yan, sariling kayo mamate. Go.
So I have this guy friend, and he's known as a ghoster, bala. Like, we can associate him sa word nga ghoster. So like, typical ghoster, gidya guys. So one time, he was about to ghost his girl, and then I told him nga he should learn to communicate and be the kind of guy nga he wanted his girlfriends to have. So, amo na, after few days, he told me that na-surpass niya ng iya nga ghosting stage and na-learn niya na mag-communicate sa girl nga to about his emotions. So, sa subong, wala ka kabalo if na-surpass siya naman gid what? Char. Basta mo na. So, one advice ko lang siguro for ghosters and sa ghosting is that 2021 na guys, oh my God, 2022 na next year. Tapos hindi pa kamo kabalo mag-communicate. Amo na.
True.
Guys, wake up. Char! Akig.
Pero ganyan pala ang ghosting, no? Like, how do you define ghosting?
For me, ghosting is nadula lang siya. Like, for me, daan ghosting is ma-feel mo sa energy nga off na siya. Like, gaamat-amat na siya dula. Wala gana mo like that. But, I think ang most painful na kind of ghosting is that okay ka mo subong, okay ka mo, and nadula lang siya the next day without any explanation, and like ginpili na lang nga hindi magbabatsyag mo without any explanation kung nga and if din ka mo nagsala. That's all.
So, I think naman ni Jenna, since nga daw may napaagyan niya naman ang ghosting, ang mga signs. So, paano ta bala ma-detect kung, for example, nga, ay hala, wala na siya gamuni. Gapas, you know what I mean? Ang signs was ang ghosting. So, let's ask one by one. Kung ano gid bala ang, based on your experiences, what are the signs of ghosting if you have experienced? So, let's start with, since nga rin si Jenna, let's start Jenna.
Mabalaan ko if gin-ghost na ko or gaamat-amat na siya ghost if nakuha yun ang gusto niya sa akon. Right? Or wala ko may ginambal, ano nga gusto ha? Kamo.
Yung take for granted nilang.
Yes, kag mga 3 days siguro nga wala na siya kapabatsyag sa akon, di ba ko mabalaan. Like, na-ghost na ko. Muna.
Okay. So, Jans?
How about you, Jennifer?
Para sa akin, like, kaagi naman ko daw, goro, maboard na sa simo or wala na siya gana makipag-contact mo or nagalose na sa interest siguro kay may nakita na sa iban, daw muna. Tapos makibot ka lang one day na, di na to ka-chat ko daw muna, nakilig-kilig ka pa una-una, tapos wala na siya gali, daw muna. So, daw ka waste lang sang time man kag effort bala sa pag-respond siya. Tapos, in the end, madula man lang gali isa.
True.
Wala, kasakit.
So, just by the sound of it, kasakit, ganyan na, sa ghosting. Ang breakup, gani nga may gastorya, kamo masakit na what more pa if wala ka mo gidya kastorya na, tapos gulpi lang siya, madula. So, I heard may psychology students din ng Rainier in a psychological point of view, no? Why do you think people ghost?
Siguro tungod sa attachment nila towards other people or towards someone. Specifically siguro the anxiety attachment and also the avoidant attachment. Wherein sa anxiety attachment, mga tao usually wanted to be close to others. But kay tungod sa insecurity, bala nila na towards their relationship, sometimes or oftentimes lead them to have difficulty in staying in their relationship. And we also have the avoidant attachment or like usually do mo man na ang makita ta sa iban nga mga tao nga Daw ara pa lang sa amat-amat nga nangin close ka mo, but though gina-cut off na nila because they are backing away from the intimacy, and sometimes ma-feel nila nga daw mas safe na lang to be alone. So muna, shout out basi may mga ano dira, may mga naiguan. Because basi
Yes.
na-feel man nila ang mga muna nga part, no?
Interesting, you know.
But it's okay. Mm-mm.
I would like to add lang Yans and Rafi, no? Since ghosting is
Sure,
a
go.
social concept. Actually, Zona, wala man na diba ghosting? Wala man niya sang do term maging use. But because it became a social phenomenon on social media, naging trendy, kumbaga. So, there are instances that people wants to feed their pride and ego. That's why kumbaga naging pride nila, ay halaging ghost ko yan si Ramya, ay halaging ghost ko si Jenna, ay halaging ghost ko yan si Yancy. It became a pride sa ila nga sila ang nambaya. So, part to drive in sa, kumbaga, sa trendy, kung anong trendy subong. So, I think kailangan ta na ikwaon ang muna nga, kag hindi pag-tolerate ang muna nga social phenomenon, kaya hindi siya cool. Hindi siya dapat cool.
True, I agree. And another study shows that people who believe in destiny are more likely to accept ghosting kay it's either meant to be or hindi mo. So, dali lang nila mabaton nga gin-ghost sila. So, how about you, BM Ryan? Are you the type to believe in destiny and why?
For me lang, basta mga cancel ko na karon. I don't personally believe sa destiny. Okay, for me, if you believe in destiny daw, kabroad sang mindset mo. Okay, if you believe everything is predestined na, then you just settle with that. Like, okay, get ghost ko. Okay, next. It's not him. It's not like that, right? Aside from love, like, for example, grandparents ko were victims of poverty. So if they believed in destiny na amo na ang ila destiny, then they could have just settled with that, right? Pero no, they did they found a way para makarise up sa poverty, and now look, may apat sila na anak, naparal nila lahat, may doctor, may nurse, may accountant, and engineer. So we humans, we are capable of changing our future and with our actions sa present. So don't settle with because it's not meant to be.
Yeah, true. Actually, based sa aura mo right now, though I can see you as the more rational type. How about you, BM Leia? Do you believe in destiny ba?
Like BM Ryan, I also believe that destiny is what we make it to be. We don't have to rely on the universe to give you signs, whether person is who you end up with, or if the people you meet are what you want to keep in your life. I think it's about who you really want to be with and stay with, because you can't rely on anyone or the universe to make that decision for you. If you really want to be with a person, we should make the effort to have them in our lives. But we should also be responsible enough to ourselves to know whether or not that person is good for us and is good for our well-being. That's about it. We make our own destiny.
Yes.
Yes. And I think, personally, I think that destiny is earned. Ang destiny na hindi man siguro earned. Ang relationship, in general, maskin relationship with your parents, relationship with other people, it is earned. At the same time nga, dapat mag-adjust ka man sa kung diin ka subong kay hindi ka na magstay daan. Ang pag-stay mo na, choice mo na iya, pero yeah, you have to earn it and you have to adjust sa kung diin ka subong. Yans?
Curious ko, may someone din agapate sa destiny. Kaya personally, I do. How about sa Ivan?
Since you've opened up, magpapati ka sa destiny, how about I'll ask you, what makes you believe in destiny?
doon ka ano, as cliche as it may sound, pero once you get the love that you know you deserve, mapati ka ganyan sa mga cringy stuff nga nila, like Destiny. So muna, I'm more leaned on being rational, pero sometimes it's good man to believe in these things. Kaya wala lang ka pa-happy si mo. It's a simple things, right? So kung mapati kaya sa Destiny, okay, that's on me. Ako man na iya sa ako na iya maka-hurt if ang ako na nga ginapatihan sa hindi man gali tuod, di ba? And the world is complex, so I believe na maybe out there may naka-destined kita na para sa inyo guys.
Yes. So, gupati ka sa destiny, no? So, I think nga ang destiny depends on how people take it. Base man niya nga, you earn it, but at the same time, nabalaan mo man nga, ay gin-hard earned ko na siya, so I am destined to be in this position. Doon muna, bala nga statement. So, I think na very subjective ang destiny. Depende na lang din kung paano ta kwaon si destiny or paano ta i-take si destiny itself.
So moving on to our fifth word. Recovery. So Vice, ikaw para sa mo, anong recovery? Naka-recover ka na ba sa tissue mo da?
Nakakson ko na gani. So, ako recovery. Hindi siya more on love siya, pero hindi sa partner couples. So, sa grade 11, I got into a motorcycle accident. Tapos, ginakulbaan ko to kay magsugid sa tuod kung paano ako nagkapila, kapila ko sa ulo sa STL. So, ang reason sa parents ko is nakasagtid ang ako nga lawas sa harigi, pakuli di sa dalo. Pero ang tuod, na-disgrasya kami sa isa ko. So, it was June 11, Sabado, blah. And then June 13 or 14, first day at USA. So, pagsulod ko sa ispilan, damo-damo ako kamot sa bandage, band-aid, kanang ka-orange tungod sa Betadine. So, ginashare ko ni tungod ang akon nga recovery, akon nga pagpati sa pag-recover is you will only recover when you have someone nga ala sa imo, sa ingod mo. Like, gabugta ko aga, like 3 o'clock, para maghimo sa akon mga pilas. And then, ang akon nga po sa kwarto, tulog pa ang tig. So, para makayad kang mga plaster, mga bandage sa ako lawas, ginapuka ko na akong kapid para buligan ko buligan ko magputo sa mga pilas. So, that's why naka-recover ako kay tungod, ginuligan ako. So, muna ako nga, sa recover na word. That's it.
Oh. That's very inspiring
Ang
story.
recovery ni Vice Governor is more on recovery with companion. Kailangan niya sa companion in order for you to recover, di ba?
So, paano kaya companion?
I think I'm more on...
Can I add something?
Oh, yeah, sure.
For recovery, emotional wise, for anyone who's recovering emotionally or mentally, I just want to remind them that recovery is progress, and progress is not linear. We always will sometimes fall back on our habits. We sometimes think we're not recovering because we fall and we don't think that we can get back up, but progress and healing and recovery is never linear. We take things step by step, baby steps, and we should never beat ourselves down for falling every time we think that we're getting up. And I just like to remind those watching that if you're recovering right now and it feels like it's a slow progress, you should know that progress is progress no matter what. And the people who are in your lives are proud that you've come this far with where you're at in life right now. And that you should never feel pressured to recover as fast as everybody else. Everyone has their own pace. That's all.
Yes, that is, I agree, DM Leia. But ikaw, Jen, di ba,
You are a part of LT, no? So kung may mga failures ka bala sa pag-act mo sa mga plays? How do you recover from that?
Actually, makarelate ko paghamba mo yan nga daw may failures. Kay feeling ko every time mag-act ako in front of the audience, um, feeling ko permigid ko makakumit sa ang failure. Pero at the end of the day, we have to remember nga ang failure part lang na isang process. Kaya kung hindi ta na ma-experience ang failure nga na, hindi kita maka-learn. Kag hindi ta mabalaan kung diin kita nagsala. Hindi naton ma-improve ang aton nga self.
True.
So, kailangan mo na, ano man na mo, it's a process. So, hindi na siya dapat ginamadali man. Grabe. Do love advisor ko din. Pero, wala mo ko experience much. Pero, in hearing a lot of stories, especially your stories, guys, I didn't know nga you have these stories. So, let's always ask for assurance, not only in ghosting, in anything sa life. So, muna.
Yes, that is so true, Gov. Raf, what's our final word?
So our final word is tolerate. Should we or should we not? Should we or should we not tolerate these acts of ghosting, of ghosters?
Let's ask Nong Rainier. Nong Rainier.
For me, I think, or personally, I think hindi natin siya dapat i-tolerate. Although sometimes unavoidable man siya. But we need to control ourselves to not to ghost other people. Just like what Gov said kanina, no, we need assurance. We need something na like hindi tayo aasa lang. We need something na ipapakita mo rin at the same time na yun yung gusto mo ipakita sa ibang tao.
Times nang no, sa sobra naton ka-tolerate sa mga bagay, do kaanad bala sila ha, kay abi nila okay kita, pwede gid liwatan ng ginobra nila. And I think nang tolerance sa situations like this can lead to manipulation na. Pero I know man may mga tao nga gina-tolerate na lang nila hasta mamanhid na lang sila kay sila na lang mismo ang masuko bala. Pero kaka-frustrated sa mga muna kay gapadayon nga tolerate, mapapati na lang kung sometimes nga you deserve what you tolerate, pero not all man lang.
And okay, so hopefully no, we should not tolerate behaviors like this that could greatly affect someone's mental health, self-esteem, especially ang mag-ditch over someone whom you've built a relationship with, right? And additional lang, no? So, kaya para hindi naman na ma-experience, not to totally na i-disregard ang act of ghosting or ghosters, we need to fulfill ourselves first. We have to know our self-worth. Amo na ginahambal nila, dapat balaan ta kung paano gamiton ang aton kamot para magkaon. Kaya at the end of the day, basi kwaon nila ang aton nga kutsara kag tinidor. Hindi ka dapat magutom, di ba? May backup plan kaya sis, hindi na yung pwede nga wala ka sa backup plan kay basi magutom ka kag matigibambam ka na una ka pa sa nang ghost mo. Di ba? Hindi na pwede. Dapat tayo ang maguni. Dapat tayo ang guni.
But according man sa mga like friends nga kilala ko nga kaagi man ghost someone, they have their own reasons man daw nga aga ghost sila. So I would like to ask Ryan. Ryan, do you think it's acceptable like ghosting or any kind of behavior with all these reasons nga ginambal nila?
Ghosting is ghosting no matter what.
True. Ikaw, BM Jenna.
Hi, so I would like to add balang nga we should not tolerate our friends or our barkadas to cheat or to ghost because daw need to sila bala iprangkahon kay maybe ang need lang man nila mabatian ang words lang nga gasaway sa ilang nga to stop and to change their mindsets. Ganun.
Yes. So, base kita man lang ang ginahulat mo lang. Wow, kita ang sign. We are the sign. We are the sign.
True. Yes, and I think, yeah, personally, I hate people who ghost. Kaya it takes probably a lot of years to build someone's confidence. Kaya makarelate na ko that. Tapos, all of a sudden, it-destroy mo lang just by ghosting him or her or leaving without explanations because that's gonna haunt them for as long as mabatsyaga nila.
Yes, I agree. Hindi siya acceptable in any way possible. Hindi siya acceptable. Kaya hindi man siguro budlay mag-communicate with other person. Hindi man siguro budlay nga ay okay, asta lang ta di. Okay, muni na lang taas ta. Doon muna, wala hindi man siya budlay. Naka-chat ka gani isang pag ano-ano mo na siya. Tapos, ano nga, hindi ka na, wala ka na load gulpe. Nano, kayo
Sorry, Gidyas.
intra kami kaya parang
Ngaki ka din daw. Ngaki ka nga daw.
Akig-akig. I'm speaking just for
Na-experience gina siguro.
in behalf of my friend.
Wait.
In behalf of my friend na.
Yes,
So,
guys.
Then part nga like, sabi may dua ka tao, example, dua ka tao, and then, ang isa na ka tao, ang manuggo sa ako, describe ba? Like, pa sabi, ang iya partner may red flag, na, and then, kita, hindi man sa generalize, may harap gila sa certain part sabi, okay, sa chance, basi mag-face naman like that, and pagkatapos nga tagit sa sulit-sulit. So, ang point nga na, like, kapag post sila, kaya tungkol may certain person nga, once nga i-communicate mo wala ang imo nga nabatsad, like, kung daton ka na ni, wala na nag-work like that, mas prefer na lang nila nga mag-ghost. Kaya daan, may ara nga mga tao, like, dugo pang threaten, bala? So, amo na nga kung kaisa, mas better na lang para sa iba ang mga goals, hindi na lang bala mag-reply, pag-communicate, dugay, pag hindi ka dugay. And then, makakanto na lang sila sa conclusion nga, isolve na lang nila. Gets niya akong point.
Yes, actually, that's a good point, diba, Raf?
yes, I think basi muna man ila take na as basi ma-prolong ang conversation at the same time kung ma-prolong ang conversation, mas dalom, mas sakit siya. Muna ang point. I think that's the point of Kevin.
Also, feel ko, it relevant man nga communication is important, but comprehension is more important.
That's it for the breakdown. And tani, nag-enjoy man mga kasimanwas, no? But we hope more than the fun, we all learned something tonight. Rafi?
Yes, but talking about the fun, hindi tayo dapat i-miss ang fun nga ginatawag because fun doesn't stop or ends here, Kasimanwas. Before we end tonight, let's recap everything that went through this episode. For our last segment, this is I-arte mo yan.
You are all familiar with how charades work? Yes or hindi, guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
we're going to divide you into two groups and may gin-assign na kami nga mag-act before some program. So, I guess, mapakta yun ako sino ang ma-act, no other than the LT member, Jen Bailon. Clap!
Clap, everyone. Let's all clap.
So, group 1, Governor Ram, Jennifer, Antoinette, Chris, Nong Rainier, and Lian. Group 2, Kevin, wala si Prit, Jenna, Leia, and Ryan. So simple, ani guys. Rap, can you explain it to them?
So, simple lang yun siya. I will give you just 1 minute to guess the statement. The actor chosen, which is Jen, before the start of the show, will first be the first one to guess the statement. And, diba? Hindi nyo maintindihan? Diba hindi nyo maintindihan?
Yes, pakiulit, please.
Pakiulit, diba? Hindi nyo maintindihan? Segue lang to yan. Okay, liwan. We'll give you 1 minute to guess the statement. So, wali act out siya ni Jen. And then the first group to guess the statement will have the point. Basically, doon muna lang siya.
And the losing team will have another consequence.
Another one.
So, let's start. Ready? Come on, thumbs up if you're ready.
Ready,
Jen, are you
super
ready?
ready. Grabe, ito bigla ang team building ka, di ba? Grabe. Basi...
I-release naman eh.
Sige, go ah.
Jen, are you ready?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, first statement. So basically, ano na siya, first statement has 3 words in English. Okay, ready? May timer na ako diya. Start. Go!
First word. Think.
Mine, check.
Thinking.
Thoughts?
Thinking.
Thoughts? Thinking.
About you.
Idea.
Growth pipeline.
You're so close,
Name
guys.
one. I'm so close. We're so close. I am thinking of you. Self-love.
Lang or mag-get
Gov, I think you're almost there. Self-love. So we're so focused on self-love.
Guys, yung mga
Self-care.
vlogs.
Love you.
Think of yourself.
3, 2,
May self-love. Ano na?
hear it, guys.
Self-love lang amon.
So our
Wala
first
naman yung
statement is know your worth. Know your worth.
I check. Know your worth.
Pwede man.
Ay, highlighted.
No.
Don't tanan
Dapat
sila
no,
mga
consequence.
consequence.
No.
Worth.
No.
Doon mo sounds like. Sabi mo na.
Pwede may consequence si Jenny. Wala mo.
True.
Pinagbubugay.
Ibe.
Okay, Rafi. Ang second statement. Timer starts now.
First word.
No.
Cancel.
Never.
No. Never. Wrong.
X.
Mistake.
Ay, grabe ka
Enter.
Ha?
Blank.
Feeling ko kamo gimapit sa guys.
Enter.
Wrong.
No deal.
Delete. Never ever.
Second word.
Second word. Bees.
B.
No B.
Third word.
Never
Title.
forever be ghoster?
Never ghost someone.
Title.
Never be a ghost.
Don't go.
4 words.
Don't be a ghoster.
Don't be like
CASPER.
Don't be a CASPER.
Naginawa ni Vice.
Perfect.
Don't be a
Ano?
CASPER.
Ka-group ko yan.
Okay, nagambaman ko. Don't be a
Una ko gali.
Don't be a CASPER.
Ay, sinabi ko, don't be like Casper. Si Kevin, group
Si Vice Gov, ako na ba?
Toko guys,
Naman na Kevin man.
Sugat. So, kay losing team, ang group 1, si Gob, Jennifer,
Ay, wala na next.
Antoinette,
Ay, wala na
Chris,
next. Kaya lang kami.
Rainier, and Lilian.
Wala na next.
Ready ka mo sa consequence?
Pabawi.
Sige, ano na, how? Pero tarungan lang yan siyang consequence, ha?
Dao group.
Ang consequence,
Hindi, give chance to others.
ready ka mo sa consequence?
Yes.
You will say
Depende sa
uwu
consequence.
together.
Naku. Muna.
Ang wala ni Balaan.
Hindi ko kaya.
Mabalon yung ganyan, guys.
Yan, so yan. Kung yan sa bilog, yan siya tagasanag.
Okay, ready?
Sino pod ko?
Sino ka na po? Wait.
Ay, ko go.
Hindi dapat ha. Nara.
So,
1, 2, 3. Harmonize kita dapat, guys.
Chris, Lian, and ang Rainier. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Amo na yan. Matunan na, please.
So, thank you very much, Council, for your enthusiasm and participation
Thank you very
in this
much.
episode. So,
Thank you
thank you
po.
again, and I hope that you won't be like CASPER, you deserve more, so always know your worth. Rafi?
Before we end the night, anyone from the group, Governor Valasote, if you will, do you have any piece of advice to our Kasimanwas who have been victims of Casper the Ghost and those Kasimanwas who are Caspers?
Grabe, no? Ano gid? Ako gid gali ang last person. Na on the spot ako. But anyway, siguro I just like to wrap up everything we have said. Disclaimer lang, all that we have shared here are from our experiences. We are not professionals. That's why sa mga basta may bashers yung mga bashers, hindi lang tani, no? Pero everything that we've said here are our experiences. So kung hindi na imo experience, so just respect, no? But at the end of the day, sa tanan nga gin ghost, just like what I've said earlier, always ask for assurance. It's something nga hindi tanan kabalo. It's because there are a lot of ways to ask for it. May it be in a verbal way, may it be kay banda hindi good with communication, so may it be through your action. So your act of tolerating kung ano ang ginaobra mo is the fact that you are giving someone the opportunity man to ghost you. So make sure that your actions corresponds to what you desire from the other person. So if you want the other person to hindi ka pag-ghost, so make sure man you're very clear based on your action. So man gani, always ask for assurance, always ask for validation, always ask for mutual understanding, but at the end of the day, everything is a process. So kung ara ka pa lang niya sa start, ara ka niya sa finish, good for you, pero take your own pace. Hindi lang nasa sa love, actually. Kaya we've shared a lot of things here nga about sa love, no? Like mga paasa, darkness, tolerate, all of these things. Hindi lang na sa love ga-happen. So, sa life man na ga-happen. So, always, or accept the fact na lang nga life is really hard. So, may mga instances gidya nga we have to go through para ma-overcome kag maging better nga person. So, that's it. And thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Governor. And that is a very insightful and beautiful words coming from our Governor from the College of Arts and Sciences, Governor Ram Angeli Valasote. Kasimanwas, what have you learned from tonight's episode? Comment down below using our hashtag CasperTheGhostF1, and learn how to communicate your feelings, and may we always be a better people. Ganun mo na dapat communication para maging better kita nga individuals. And this is Rafi Palmares wishing everyone a good night rest.
This is Yancy Concepcion. Thank you for tuning with us and see you on the next episode.
Thank you!
Kita makastorya hanay.
This is uPODCASTorya, the Sunday CASessions.
Mamatisang imo nga istorya, dali na kasimanwan, sulod na uPODCASTorya, bisan ano kabulay, sang panahon ikaw man gihapon, ang bida kasimanwan.